Welcome students. Welcome to today's English online video lesson. I am Bangla Bharati, Associate Professor of English, Vivekananda Government Degree College, Vidyanagar, Hyderabad. Today we are going to do value orientation topics from semester 1. Now let me just upload the PowerPoint for you. Just give me a minute. One second. Okay. I hope you can see the slide. I've made it full screen. Now today we are going to look at value orientation of semester 1. Now value orientation is a component of your degree first year course book of BA, BCom, BBA, BSc of Osmania University semester 1. What do you have in this? Like your semester 1, this is your English course book, English Made Easy, published by Orient Black Swan, and it has two parts. Each part has part 1 is for first semester, part 2 is for the second semester. I hope you can see. Now each part has 4 lessons, and these 4 lessons, every lesson has one short story. It could be an essay, a poem, a play, which is followed by language element, that is grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, spelling. And for listening skills, you have pronunciation, and for speaking, you have conversations. Then for writing skills, you have paragraph writing, note writing, essay writing, and etc. For reading practice, you have reading passages, which are mostly on culture and tradition of Telangana state. You have a soft skills component, and the last component is the value orientation. This is for the first semester and the second semester. What is value orientation? I am sure you have studied human values and ethics in your high school, that is intermediate, first and second year, as part of compulsory papers. These values or ethics, like each society, each individual living in a society, we adhere to a specific value system. And human beings are social animals. We need friends, we need family, we need a social atmosphere, we need that community to friends and to survive, to get support and live in mutual harmony. Without living in a community, without going out, without mixing with other people, human beings cannot survive because we are social animals. And this COVID-19 scenario, you all know how difficult it was, staying at home, not going out as we used to go, not meeting friends, not meeting family members, not unable to attend parties, weddings, functions, and watch the films first day, first show, or whichever week that watching films, going out, going to the market, roaming freely on the roads. Now, it has been contained so much in this COVID-19 times. So now we really understand what is it to be going out freely, mixing with friends, going, traveling in a bus and taking a public transport, going to college, coming home. This movement in the society, this movement outside, how much it is restricted. This is when we understand the value of friends, society, family, college, community, and your group. Because human beings are social animals, we need a society to support us because we cannot live in isolation. So we need a society. So to live in a society, each culture has certain value systems which have certain values which differ from culture to culture, religion to religion, region to region, to country to country. The culture values and value system in the European countries is different from the value system in the Asian countries. And even in the Asian countries, North Asian countries, it is different. South Asian countries, it is different. So it all depends upon the value system of a particular society, and people living in the society, the individuals, they adhere to this specific value system. Now, what is the value system? Now, value system can be likened. It is a kind of likened to complex belief systems about what is desirable, what is important, what is not. These valuing systems represent the core intelligence, and they will guide the way you behave in a society. And these values, they impact on all the life choices we make. Each decision we take, each step we take, each career move we make. So all this decision making framework, whatever decisions you take, they are based on the life choices or the value, social value system that you are coming from. So it pertains to more than merely the content of one's thinking. It provides a structure for thinking. These value systems act both as organizing principles and modes of adaptation, albeit that you are not always conscious of their existence. I mean, you don't say, okay, as per my value system, value number 1, I have to take this particular decision. As per the value number 2, it's not like that. It's subconsciously, it's there in your psychology, it is there in your behavior, which we have imbibed from living in a society, living in a culture, living in a family. So it is all these are values are absorbed and they start working in the subconscious mind. So we are not conscious that we have these particular values, but they work. This is the framework through which we always make our decisions. Now, why do we need this value orientation? This is for cultivating an awareness of the nature of the systems, value systems you espouse, that goes a long way in creating an understanding. Where are you in life? Why are you here at a particular point of time, here or any place at a particular point of time? It will also shed light on the origins of your frustrations. Are you feeling very frustrated? Why? When you watch certain incident happening in the society, something churns you up, right? So you get frustrated, you get restless. Why? So that incident has triggered an aspect which doesn't go, which is not in alignment with your value system. So what are the frustrations? What are the origins of your frustration or your restlessness? What is your ambition? What is your aspiration? What do you want to become in life? So all this, to understand them better, this value orientation or the value system plays an important part. Having this awareness of the valuing systems others adhere to also can facilitate interpersonal understanding. The way the other person reacts to a particular situation is different from the way you react, because that person comes from a different value system. You come from a different value system. The third person comes from a different value system. So to improve this interpersonal understanding and communication, to avoid misunderstandings or reduce the scope of misunderstandings, this value systems, if you understand, it will help you a long way, especially in your career path. What do we have in our syllabus? Semester 1, each lesson has a thought-provoking value orientation component. This is aimed at channeling the energy of youth, that is you students, in positive direction. So it is usually a phrase, a proverb, a saying, or a idiom. It could be anything. And you have in the first semester, you have 4 lessons. Lesson 1 has the proverb, well begun is half done. Lesson 2, doubt is the beginning of wisdom. Lesson 3, actions speak louder than words. Lesson 4, faith can move mountains. These are the 4 sayings or proverbs that we listen to in our daily life, in our speech. When we read a nice story, the moral of the story is, you have been learning it from childhood. So that is the value, that is the moral principle, which will be dealing in detail, not totally in detail, but it is a kind of an orientation. If you have forgotten, it's a kind of an orientation course or refreshing your memory. Now, value orientation, we are looking at the third lesson. Now, this is of the General English UG first year course textbook of BA, BCom, BSc and BBA of Osmania University, semester 1. Today, we are going to look at the lesson number 3, value orientation. What is it? Actions speak louder than words. How do we go about this? I'm going to introduce you to the concept of what are values, why do we need it, we have done it. Then I'll introduce the topic, whether it's a phrase, idiom or proverb. Then I have taken photographs of the text from your textbook. That screenshot I will present, and supporting videos from different sources of the YouTube, from the internet, motivational speeches. I've taken some videos, some animation, some children's stories, Panchatantra, all the stories, those bits to enhance or to re-emphasize, to reinforce this particular value. And then we'll go with a kind of quick recap. Are we ready? Okay. Lesson 3, value orientation. We are going to learn about the idiom, the proverb, actions speak louder than words. What does it mean? It's a very popular expression. If somebody goes on saying, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. Sorry. We often see many politicians. They'll be telling 101 things before the elections. I'm going to develop this. Every house has one job, or every person will get a loan. These are the high promises that every political party or politicians do it. But how much of their words translate into actions? That is important. In the COVID times, you have all seen how migrant laborers have suffered, how businesses were shut, people were out of jobs, no employment, and people were stuck in a place, no means of transport. They started walking to their native places, carrying all small children. There were many people who said, yeah, we need to help, the government has to help, somebody has to help. This somebody, who is that somebody? We could be that somebody. We are the government, we are the people, we are the establishment, we are the administration. So instead of expecting somebody else to do something, if you get into the field and you start doing, you can become a Sonu Sood in your own respect, right? So that is when you act. Your actions speak, they testify what you want to say. So most of the time, people who work silently, their work is recognized because they don't say 101 things. Their actions speak. Their actions testify what they are, what their thought process is. So this is what we are going to look at. This is only the introductory part of your text that I have put in the slide. Now I'm going to present you a short introduction, which is a 2-minute video. All the videos that I have taken in this PowerPoint presentations are available on the YouTube. They are from children's books. They are from motivational speeches collected from various sources on the internet and YouTube. Okay, now action speaks, action singular, actions plural. So in your text, it is actions speak louder than words, or action speaks louder than words. Watch it. Watch this video to understand what the gist is about.
Action speaks louder than words. What you do is more important than what you say. You often say to someone, I love you, but you don't show her how much you do. Or often you say, I miss you, but you don't even bother to call sometimes and say hello. If you really mean something, you should show it. Don't you agree? Action speaks louder than words. This age-old saying means, What you do is more important than what you say.
The next proverb also, just look at it.
Every dog has its day. Everyone will get a period of success or satisfaction.
All you need to do is wait. Wait till your time comes. Till that time, improve your skills and do actions that will testify, that will speak more than the words. So this is about action speaks louder than words.
Actions.
Now I'm going to present to you a story. This is a 2-minute video. Watch it. It's about a football game. I hope most of you would love cricket, volleyball, and football. Here it goes. Never trust words, rather trust actions, as words are not true, but actions you can see it in reality. Believe in what a person does, not what he or she says that she will do. A person might promise something but do something else. He might not fulfill the promise. Then they'll say sorry. Again, they'll repeat the same thing. So to testify that, here is a story. Once they, I have paused the video so that you can watch the slide more clearly. So read the story. This is a story about a poor boy named Hansel. He was intelligent and very active, and he was very much interested in playing football. But his parents would not afford to join him in a proper football training. Sending him to school itself was very difficult for them. So poor Hansel, he didn't know what to do. He used to watch other students, other children practicing football in the playground and from the rooftop of his house. He used to watch them every day and see how they are practicing and take a note of all the trainers for tips and tricks. The coaches train the students, right? When a coach is showing them a particular trick or a tip, this boy used to watch it very carefully. He was very happy. But looking at this, the father was so sad. He couldn't join his son in a football team or a coaching center. So he bought him a football. And Hansel was so happy getting that ball. He used to practice every day on his rooftop. One day, a topic was circulated to the classes for the children to participate in football competitions. It was in school. Hansel ran to the teacher and said, Sir, please take my name. But the teacher avoided him, saying, you never got any training, no proper training. I never saw you playing football. So if I take you, what would you do? You can do nothing but just stay, and if in your place, if I send somebody who's trained, maybe the team will win. So he requested, but then nothing happened. Then what happened? Do read it. Then days went on. Hansel's interest kept on growing. Then one day when Hansel was practicing on his rooftop, the coach happened to see him and observe his zeal in the sport. He was so amazed by the kicks and the tricks Hansel was using. He called Hansel and asked him, will you be interested in getting into the team? Now this boy jumped with joy. thank the coach, promise that he will do his best, and keep the coach's faith of becoming a good football player. In the final inter-school football match, Hansel was the winner and he kept his promise. The teacher who first avoided Hansel to join the competition felt very bad and said sorry to Hansel. So actions give a clear idea of what we are trying to say or do. Let me just put this last. So Hansel's interest in the sport gained him all the success. He just concentrated on the practice but never got discouraged by the teacher's words or his poor condition, the family condition. So actions give a clear picture of what we are trying to say or do. So this is the gist of actions speak louder than words. Now this is your text, the value orientation part of it. I'll give you 2 minutes to go through it. Just read the slide. If you can't see it properly, you can pause the video and enlarge the size and you can watch it. I'll keep the time for you, read it. So actions speak louder than words. It's a popular expression used to convey the notion that what you do is far more important than what you say. Politicians, for example, constantly make promises to citizens that if voted, they will do this, they will do that. They'll do their best to complete certain tasks or works. However, they are only claims. And the true test of their character is if indeed they actually do follow through their promises. Similarly, in a work environment, the expression is particularly important. You will not be assessed by the speeches you make during the meetings, but or the promises you make during the interviews. Executives will look at the quality and quantity of your work to determine whether you are a motivated individual that is an asset to the company or you're just only sound and no action. So this idea is also present in non-verbal communication. Consider the difference between greeting a friend by saying hello as opposed to greeting your friend with a warm and hearty hug. So which one is a good communication? Which one that the other person will remember? Actions people will remember than the words. I hope you got the text. Now, we will watch some award-winning short films that represent this proverb, actions speak louder than words. And all these short films have won lots of awards. And students, let me tell you, every year, inter-college competitions, state level competitions happen in best short film competitions. You have to prepare a short film taking a concept. It should be 1 or 2 minutes duration, shot on any smartphone, not studio edited, but edited in the mobile phone itself. And the concept should be good. For that, you can get a prize in the Yuvatarangam yearly competitions that happen every year, which is statewide competitions. So watch these short films to represent actions speak louder than words. They have all won international and national awards. Now we are only aiming for the state level awards. Okay. The first film, it's a silent film about 2-minute duration. Watch it. This was nominated for International Short Film Festival. No dialogues. The recent rains in Telangana state, you can see that all the roads are inundated with water. Warangal, Hyderabad, Karimnagar. So this is a common scene that we see on our streets. Life is really simple. Don't complicate it. Instead of saying the government didn't do this, what is the government doing? What is the municipal administration doing? Why are the roads like this? Why nobody is clearing the nalas and all that? Instead of blaming this person and that person, if you are a socially responsible person, you will not complain. But in any given situation, you do some action that will help you and the other people. I hope this is the best example of how actions speak louder than words. Now I'm going to present another film. This was a 2-minute film. It won the Times of India award, national award. So existing track of a tree. Rainy season, this is a common sight. The traffic jams, waterlogged areas, and the common reaction of people. So again, try to watch it carefully.
उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है। तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले। हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे। लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाल करे। उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो पकड़ के चलो, उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो पकड़ के चलो, पलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो, पलक पकड़ के उठो
So this was a series that if you want a change in the society, you be the change. Don't expect somebody else to do it. When you start, the change will start with you. So this is a lovely message that actions speak louder than words. If you start initiating your actions, then people will join you, and there'll be always somebody to join you in that change. Now this is another video. I hope most of you have been to watching films in the cinema halls, in the movie theaters. And at the beginning, there is our national anthem that is played. Most of the old people, if they cannot stand up for a national anthem, it is understood. But then youth also, they try to skip the national anthem part, and then they will start entering the theater. This is a kind of, we have to respect our national anthem wherever we are. This film also won lots of awards at the national level.
How can you respect your nation if you cannot respect your national anthem? Respect your national anthem. Respect your nation.
So this is a very short film which won lots of awards. That if you have respect for your country, you should respect your country, you should respect your national anthem wherever it is played. Recently, some NGOs have done a survey impromptu. They started playing national anthem in the middle of the Chaurasta in a busy road. Surprising, very few people stood up for the national anthem. Wherever it is played, wherever you hear it, it is our country, right? So if we stand up and respect it, you will have the respect and love for your country. You will gain more respect for your feelings for the country. So actions speak louder than the words. Today's value orientation topic was from lesson number 3, semester 1. So we looked at the introduction, we watched a short animation video, we looked at the text, we read it, and then we watched few award-winning films to reinforce the gist of that particular topic, that is action speaks louder than words. Now this value, nobody will try to teach you. These are the values that you learn by observing others. Some you learn by reading books or reading inspirational stories. So if these values are perfect in your system, you will be a perfect citizen wherever you go, whichever country you work. So students, this is what our semester 1, lesson number 3, value orientation topic, actions speak louder than words. With another lesson, we will try to see a different topic. Again, maybe tomorrow or the day after, we'll go to the next part of the video, next topic. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take all the precautions, and remember, stop talking 101 things. Show it in your actions. If you really want something, if you really wish to do something, do it. Instead of saying, I will do this, I will do that. No, will and should. Do it, period. So stay safe, stay home safely, take care. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, do subscribe the video. Press the bell icon so whenever a new video is uploaded, you will get the notification. And take care, stay safe. Thank you so much.